The whole world turned against her. They threw hate at her online and called her terrible names. All because she dared to love someone they said was too good for her. In the heart of New York City, there lived a young woman named Alma. She was poor but hardworking. Every day, she cleaned rooms at the most expensive hotel in the city. Her hands were rough from scrubbing floors, but her heart was pure. Alma lived in a small apartment with her younger brother Daniel. Their parents had died when they were children. She worked day and night to keep food on the table and pay for Daniel's school. One evening, after working a double shift, Alma entered the penthouse suite to clean it. Room 709. The room was bigger than her entire apartment. Everything was gold and marble. The bed looked like something from a movie. Alma had not slept well in days. She was exhausted. Just for a moment, she sat on the edge of the bed to rest. Her eyes became heavy. Before she knew it, she fell into a deep sleep. When she woke, the sun was rising. A tall man stood by the window. He wore an expensive suit. His presence filled the room like he owned the world. This was Liam Hart. He was the richest man in America. He owned hotels, tech companies, and real estate. People feared and respected him. He had never married because he said no woman surpassed his money. Alma jumped up, her heart pounding. "Please, sir, forgive me. I was cleaning and I fell asleep. I will leave right now." But Liam did not shout. He did not call security. Instead, he looked at her with curious eyes. "You slept so peacefully," he said quietly. "No one has ever looked so comfortable around me." Alma's face burned with shame. "I am very sorry, sir. This will never happen again." Liam studied her face. In her eyes, he saw no greed. No schemes. Only honest fear and goodness. "What is your name?" he asked. "Alma, sir." "Alma," he repeated. "Beautiful name." From that day, something changed. Liam would find reasons to visit room 709 when Alma worked there. They would talk about simple things. She told him about Daniel's dreams of becoming a doctor. He told him about the loneliness that money could not fix. Weeks passed. Their friendship grew stronger. Liam discovered that Alma was different from every woman he had met. She did not ask for designer bags or expensive dinners. She listened to his words, not his bank account. One day, Liam took a bold step. He drove to Alma's neighborhood in Brooklyn. The neighbors watched in shock as his Ferrari stopped at her building. "Why did you come here?" Alma asked, worried. "People will talk." "Let them talk," Liam said. "I came because you matter to me." For 3 beautiful days, they met quietly. Liam felt happiness he had never known. Alma felt love she had never thought possible. But secrets in New York do not stay hidden long. One morning, Alma woke to find her face all over social media. Pictures of her with Liam spread across Instagram, Twitter, and gossip blogs. The headlines were cruel: "Billionaire Liam Hart caught in scandal with hotel housekeeper." The comments that flooded her DMs were like poison. "Gold digger. She trapped him. He will dump her soon. Poor girl trying to upgrade." At the hotel, her managers looked at her with cold eyes. They spoke about investigating staff relationships and maintaining professional standards. The same people who had been nice to her now avoided her. The worst moment came when Alma walked through the hotel lobby. A rich woman saw her and spat near her feet. "Shame on you," the woman hissed. "Know your place." That night, Alma sat in Liam's penthouse, tears streaming down her face. Her whole body shook with sobs. "I cannot do this anymore," she whispered. "This is not my world. I am not strong enough for this." Liam knelt in front of her like he was begging for his life. "Listen to me," he said, his voice firm but gentle. "You did not climb into my world. You walked into it naturally the day you fell asleep in my room like it was home. I do not care what they say. Let them scream until they lose their voices. I only care about us." Alma shook her head. "What if I destroy your reputation? Your business empire?" Liam reached into his pocket and pulled out a small silver key. It gleamed under the lights. "This is not an engagement ring," he said. "Not yet. But it is the key to my house. You can walk away if you want. But know that this door will always be open. For you. For Daniel. For the future we build together." He placed the key in her shaking hand. "You are not my scandal," he continued. "You are my peace." Alma cried into his chest. For the first time in weeks, her heart felt calm. She did not run away. She stayed and fought beside him. Days turned to weeks. Liam posted a simple statement on all his social media. "The woman in my life did not sneak in. She walked in and changed everything. I am not ashamed. She is not my mistake. She is my blessing." Like all internet drama, this one passed. People found new gossip. The noise died down. In the quiet that followed, Alma discovered something amazing: love without conditions. 1 year later, Liam took Alma's hand and led her back to room 709. The suite had been renovated and filled with sunlight and fresh flowers. "Do you remember this place?" he asked with a smile. Alma laughed. "The bed I was not supposed to sleep on. The bed that changed my life," he said softly. "And now, I think it is time." He got down on one knee and opened a small velvet box. Inside was a ring that sparkled like diamonds. "Alma Adeyemi, will you marry me?" Her answer came straight from her heart. Yes. Not because he was a billionaire, but because he saw her true self and loved what he found. In a world that measured people by their money and status, she was the only thing that made him feel human. And so the poor housekeeper became a billionaire's wife. Not through tricks or games, but through the oldest power of all, a pure heart that knew how to love. Their story spread across social media again. But this time, people shared it as proof that true love still exists. That sometimes, the most beautiful love stories begin in the most unexpected places. Even today, when people feel hopeless about love, they remember Alma and Liam. They remember that real love sees past money and fame. It finds the soul beneath everything else and says, "Here is where I belong."